Well, another month, another classic, sticking to my at least one classic a month plan for this year. I can hardly believe it myself that I've never heard this album. Doggystyle, Snoop Dogg, 1993. 13 tracks, 53 minutes. I already like that. I already like that a lot. You know, that was one thing that's kind of tough with some of the stuff from the 90s. It's especially when CDs started becoming more prominent. They really tried to put 70, 75 minutes worth of music on the album, and it's like we just don't need that much music sometimes, you know? Looking through the track listing, like I've never heard the album, but some of these songs are going to be familiar. Like Gin and Juice, I've heard that before. I don't remember how it goes. Murder Was the Case, I've probably heard before. Who Am I? What's My Name? I've probably heard that one before. So there's some songs in here where I'm like, oh yeah, right. So there'll be some couple trots down memory lane, I suppose. But yeah, man, the original Snoop Dogg album, Doggystyle, funny little album cover. And then too, of course, I mean, obviously Dre's gonna fucking produce, but it never even crossed my mind that he was gonna be doing the production. So when I was pulling this stuff up, I was like, oh yeah, Dr. Dre producing, awesome. Now, I have heard the original Chronic, and I say the original Chronic rather than the 2001, which 2001 I know very, very well. But the first Chronic, I haven't heard in a long, long time. I owned it on CD, so I have heard it before, but it's probably been 10 years, maybe, since I've heard it. So that's one of the albums that I consider to do a reaction revisit, essentially, where it's not a first time listen, but like go back to it after having heard hip hop for so long and see how I feel about it again. Same thing with like the first Eminem album. I'd kind of like to do that. I owned, I don't know, like 5 or 6 Eminem CDs. And so I'm familiar with his work. That's why I've never really done any reactions to his earlier stuff, because I've heard it before. But I was thinking, yeah, it might be fun to do a revisit to Chronic, a revisit to the very first Eminem album. I forget what it's called, Slim Shady, I think. But it's funny that Doggystyle, I never listened to it for no particular reason. I mean, back in the day, I was not a hip hop person. I was not into rap and all that. I had a friend who smoked a lot of weed and was into he was into that rap music, you know. He listened to a lot of Cypress Hill, which was S-tier weed smoking hip hop in my opinion. But let's get into it. You know, one thing that I'm kind of looking forward to with this album is not expecting a lot of like message or lyrics to figure out. I'm expecting a lot of just gangster shit, party songs, things like that. So it should be fun to just kind of chill out, kick back, enjoy the beats, enjoy the rapping, enjoy the style, go back to 93, all that kind of shit. So let's drop in, man. Let's drop in. First, I mean, I just can't. It's hard to sit here after having done this channel for 5 years and say I've not heard this album before. That's like, there's a lot of stuff I still haven't heard, but I don't know how I have not heard this yet. Anyway, let's get into it. First one's called Bathtub. It's featuring Warren G. It's produced by Dr. Dre. Apparently it's a skit. It is a skit right here, entire skit. If that is the case, we'll just let it roll into G-Funk intro, which is also produced by Dre. It's featuring the Lady of Rage and George Clinton. I did see a thing. When I pulled up the thing on Genius, it was talking about, I guess it sold 800,000 copies its first week, which is fucking, I forgot, man, how big sales were back in the day when people were actually buying physical copies and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, track 1, Bathtub. We'll probably let it roll into G-Funk intro. Here we go. First time hearing Doggystyle by Snoop Dogg. Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Does it, baby?
Rub my back for me.
Where you want me to rub it, baby?
Right here.
Okay. Turn around.
Check it out, though.
Yeah.
Why don't you put me on some music?
What you want to hear, baby?
I want to hear some of that old gangster shit.
Old gangster shit.
Damn. Fucking law after punk ass bitches, suck ass niggas. I can't take this shit no more, dog. What? And you want to get out the game? Come on, man. You can smoke a pound of bud every day. Got a big screen TV, man. You wanna
He got
get
a
all
big
this stuff?
screen
You
TV.
got the dopest shit.
There's something that's changed since the 90s, right? Like pretty much everybody has a big screen nowadays. That used to be a big deal. Now it's like, oh, yeah, okay.
Out on the streets. Nigga, is you crazy? You better quit fucking with me.
$5 on the... We're gonna roll it. Let it roll into 2.
It's time to get busy at this motherfucker.
Like we always do about this time.
Yeah. This is another story about dogs.
Oh no, this one I know. I already know this one.
Is a bitch.
This was... I thought this was...
Snoop Dogg. So
Who
get
Am I?
your scooper 'cause the niggas talking shit.
I've heard this before. I know this beat. This is like a fucking classic beat.
Right? Is this Snoop Dogg dog?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. SNOOP. God, sounds great already. It sounds great. Like the flow. The flow through it is great. It's got like a bounce that has the same kind of bounce that Productions do. Yeah, dude. I almost feel like I can hear some Tupac in there too. Yeah. God damn.
We do it doggy style. All the while we do it doggy style. Yo, motherfucking ho! He fucked the fleas off the bitch.
Oh
and
my
shake the
God,
tits off
dude.
his dick. And in her booty, he buries his motherfucking bone. And if there's any left over, he roll over and take a doggy bag home.
Damn, that Tangeray is talking to a nigga. Man, I got pissed.
Dude, what a fucking intro already. I'm only pausing. I know I'm pausing right before Gin and Juice, which is probably a fucking sin. Like you're probably screaming at me right now, and I yes, you're right. The only reason I'm pausing is I think my buddy who smoked pot and listened to the rap music back then, because this was fucking 93, so 8th grade. This is 8th grade me. I think he may have had this album too, because I remember that song. But I always thought that beat was the Snoop Doggy Dog. I always thought that was that song. So some fractured memories here, but I remember that beat. And the reason why I want to pause and tell you is because so just big old pocket pothead. He lived with his grandparents. His grandparents are always just like so disgusted with, the weed, and he had long hair, and he, just like, oh, what a troubled teen, right? He's listening to that rap music. But I remember his grandparents giving him hell about, turn that shit down. I mean, it's like just classic, stereotypical from a fucking TV show type thing, right? Anyway, all right. I feel like this isn't even really like a song. It's just like a proper intro, like a taste, The Lady of Rage, what a fucking flow. What a flow. Just fucking, like, loved it. Loved everything about it. Loved the vocal emphasis, kind of shifting around, speeding up, slowing down. The whole flow had its own beat to it. And I want to mention that because I've seen that clip of Snoop talking about, mumble rappers. Oh, don't say mumble rappers. Oh, but he doesn't like some of the trends in rapping these days. And it's like, yeah, if you come from this era, I don't have a problem with like that type of rapping style. But if you come from this era and this is what you fucking were immersed in and surrounded by, and this is what you put your focus on in terms of your skill, to hear people do something basically the opposite I get Snoop's point of view on what he's saying when he's fucking putting down the mumble rappers. Let's drop into Gin and Juice. Can't tell you the last time I heard this song. Cannot tell you. So hopefully this is going to be a big old oh yeah moment. It's featuring Daz Dillinger, Krista Dub Taylor, Dr. Dre, and Emmanuel Dean are producing credits. I don't know what just happened. I clicked and it scrolls all the way to the bottom. Here is track 3, Gin and Juice. Let's see if I recognize this beat. Not yet. I don't recognize this yet. G-Funk intro, I recognize almost immediately.
With so much drama in the LBC, it's kind of hard
No,
being Snoop.
I don't recognize this.
But I somehow, some way, keep coming up with funky ass shit like every single day. May I kick a little something for the G's and make a few ends as I breeze through.
Yeah, I like
party
this shit,
still
man.
jumping cause my mama ain't home. I got bitches in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you wanna do? Shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too. So turn off the lights and close the doors. But what? We don't love them hoes. Yeah. So
We
we
don't
gon'
love
to
them.
this. G's up, hoes down, while you motherfuckers bounce to this.
This I remember. This part I remember. Laid back. And that, with my mind on my money, my money on my money. I remember that shit.
Laid back.
I don't remember this beat. That's kind of crazy.
I got me some Seagram's gin. Everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Now this types of shit happens all the time. You gotta get yours, but fool, I gotta get mine. Everything is fine.
I love the
when you're listening to the D.O.G. I got the cultivating music that be captivating he who listens to the words that I speak as I take me a drink to the middle of the street and get to mackin' to this bitch.
As I
named
take
Shay.
me a drink to the
She
middle
used
of
to be
the
the
street.
homeboy's lady. 80 degrees when I tell that bitch, please raise up off these NUTs, cause you get none of these. Eddie.
Raise up off these
As I mob with the dog pound, feel the
So
breeze.
funny.
Biatch up just. Laid back.
Oh my god, dude. I'm thinking more of the Chronic right now, but like just that sound, that production style, man. And then too, you know, I've heard Snoop before from Dr. Dre albums, Chronic and Chronic 2001, but I haven't heard a lot of him. I know his voice. I feel like he has a very iconic voice. But this is really the first time I'm like sitting and hearing his flow, and I forgot how cool his flow is, because his flow is just cool. He's not in a hurry. He is chilled. He is laid back. I like when he does these little like suspends. You know, it's fucking, and it's almost. I mean, as I'm talking about his flow, I'm even like picturing how he dances and shit. You know, just kind of that subtle, not in a rush, not in a hurry type of style. And the vocal style, the flow is it's great. It's great. It's got this own energy to it, which matches this fucking production. I mean, the whole thing already, we're on the first like proper song, right? And this whole thing is just fucking drenched with West Coast vibe. Huh, Jesus. Laid back. Oh shit. And it just drops right into that one. God damn, dude. That's just a classic. That's a classic right there. Just a classic. Everything is fine when you're listening to the D.O.G. I got to cultivating music that be captivating he who listens to the words that I speak as I take my drink to the middle of the street. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. That was great. I haven't heard that song. I mean, I remember the chorus, but it's been so long I did not remember the core beat to the song. All right, the next one's called The Shiznit, produced by Dr. Dre. Yeah, we'll just keep going, I guess. Yeah, let's just kind of keep rolling with this fucker.
That was the Dog Pound here, right on W Balls 187.4 on your FM.
W
dial.
Balls.
You're tuned into the biggest balls of them all, DJ Salt T-Nuts. Hey, don't forget about my
Salt
homeboy Easy Dick in the Jack Off Hour. That's happening at 12 o'clock tonight.
On W Balls, W Balls, W Balls.
Curious to see if I recognize this one. See if my 8th grade brain left anything behind. Hanging out with my friend. Oh, the fucking wind instrument's in there.
Hopping like a rabbit. When I take the Nino Ross, you know I got to have it. I lay back in the cut, retain myself. Think about the shit and I think it well. How can
This is
I
great.
mix my grip?
This is great
And how
already.
should I make that nigga straight slip? Set trip, gotta get him for his grip as I dip around the corner. Now I'm on another mission, wishing upon
Yeah.
a star. Snoop Doggy Dog with the caviar. So lay back in the cut, motherfucker, before you get shot. It's 187 on the motherfucking cop.
I don't recognize this. Don't remember this one.
You tried to see me on the TV, use a BGD, go double G, yes, I'm a OG. You can't see my homie Dr. Dre. So what the fuck a nigga like you gotta say? Gotta take a trip to the MIA and serve your ass with the motherfucking AK. You can't see the D go double G, cause that be me. I'm serving, I'm swerving in the coupe.
I'm laughing because I'm just reading these lyrics and remembering my friend's grandma. Who was wonderful. Very, like, just this tiny little lady. Super nice. But she did not enjoy this kind of music. We'll say that. I remember her not enjoying this kind of music. She never really seemed to have too much of a problem with the metal. She probably didn't like it, but she probably could just go, well, that's just noise, and so I don't need to worry about it. But like, with this shit, man, with the lyrics, especially with somebody like Snoop, right? He's clear enough and slow enough. Not to say that he's slow, but like his flow is paced out enough to where you can just hear what he's saying, and so it's really easy for. I won't mention her name, and she's passed now, of course, but it was probably really easy for her to hear what Snoop was saying when my buddy had the fucking speaker blasting through the goddamn wall.
Flexes from Long Beach to Texas, sexist.
Oh my
They
God,
wanna
dude.
get what this 'cause Snoop Dogg is the shit, biatch.
I love the hint of the, I don't know if it's a flute. I don't think it's a flute. Maybe it is a flute. But it sounds more of like a recorder.
I'm so brain boggle, so I'll look to the microphone and slowly start to wobble. Grab it, have it, stick it to the plug. Get Snoop, Doggy, I got a fat dub. And they be knowing about the shit I do when I'm on a mic. 'Cause Snoop Dogg is Trump tight like a virgin. The surgeon is Dr. Drizzy. So Lizzie and Flizzy with the double
fuck that.
Jizzy. The fly human being.
Trump
Seeing,
tight.
no, I'm not
Like,
European. being all
I don't know.
When
We're
I
gonna click
put
on that
the fucking
annotation.
mic in my hand and you don't understand what I'm kicking, 'cause Snoop is on the mic and I get so wicked. Snap back, relax. You better not be slipping with them D's on that 83 Cadillac. So we gon' smoke an ounce to this. G's up, hoes down, while you motherfuckers bounce to this.
You know what's crazy is he talks about an 83 Cadillac, and that sounds like an ancient car. That car, that was a 10-year-old car back then. That's kind of crazy. I'm cool with the Shiznit. You know what's neat about this one too is the production's pretty minimal. And so for, this is his debut album. Gin and Juice is a great one to like put up front. But the Shiznit, in terms of the production being pretty minimal, there's a lot of space to just hear Snoop. And, there's no features. It's just him. Rolls through three verses. So you can really, I feel like this is a song where you kind of just get to sit back and actually listen to Snoop. There's not like a really catchy chorus. It's just the da 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 da. So really, I like how this song is structured in the sense of a debut album, minimal production, no focus on the chorus. Really, the emphasis is on the verses and giving Snoop a bunch of space to do his thing. Really, really like that. I like this line right here because of how he delivered it. Lay back in the cut like I told your ass. He's got this cool style of kind of like singing, like not even singing, but just kind of like floating for a while, extending for a while, a little bit on a couple words. Like I told your ass. I love the delivery on that. That was good. Yeah. Lyrically, it's all gangster rap shit. I'm not too worried about it. I forgot about how much we used to spell things out back in the day. D-O-G-P-O-U-N-D. So much spelling, which is great. It's educational. It's for the kids, right? It's for the kids. Evander Holyfield. There's a name I haven't heard in a while. This must have been after he beat Tyson, right? After? Was it after? That first fight. I remember watching that first fight. I was a kid, and it was weird because I wasn't even at home. It was me and my uncle, or my dad, my uncle, and me, and we were on like some ski trip. I remember being in some shitty ass hotel somewhere because we were skiing that weekend or something. And then of course the hotel, back in the day, if a hotel would advertise free HBO, oh my God, we can watch HBO. They have HBO, and so the fight was on HBO. I remember that one, Holyfield and Tyson. I don't remember it clearly, but I just remember it was a pretty good fight. Holyfield winning. That was a big deal too. And then I remember having Evander Holyfield Real Deal Boxing on Sega Genesis, I think. Playing the shit out of that. That was actually a pretty good game too. That one was fun. Anyway, let's keep going. This is some memory lane bullshit. This is neat. It is fun to jump into something from way back in the day that I do have some memory associated with, or at least even if it's just the references and stuff too. Let's go to 4 or 5. Lodi Dodi, I guess? Lodi Dodi? I don't know. I say Lodi because there's a town in my general area named Lodi because of where I live. So if you look up Lodi, California, I don't live in Lodi, but I live close enough to know where Lodi is, and I have driven through Lodi multiple times and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, it's featuring Nancy Fletcher. I think this is... Oh, no. I was going to say that. I think this is a sample, but no. Produced by Dr. Dre. Here's 5. I'm going to call it Lodi Dodi. That's probably wrong.
Domino, motherfuckers, what's happening?
Nigga, eat a dick, nigga. Don't break my mama.
Eat a dick.
Look out for the table. Hey, yo, what's Snoop Dogg? I don't know. That niggas went upstairs with that big booty bitch, man. He ain't busting no nuts with my mama's spread. That nigga up there getting his socks blew the fuck off.
Getting his sock blew the fuck off.
Sing that shit. Has it go a little something like this? Lodi Dodi,
Lodi
we likes
Dodi.
to party, we don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody, we're just
This
some
might
niggas
be
who on
familiar.
the mic. And when we rock up on the mic, we rock the mic. For all my dogs, keeping y'all in health, just to see you smile and enjoy yourself, cause it's cool when you cause a cozy condition in which we create, cause that's our mission. So listen close to what we say, because this types of shit happens every day.
Have I heard this?
Woke up around 10 o'clock in the morning. I gave myself a stretch up, a moaning, yawning. Went to the bathroom to wash up. I threw some soap on my face and put my hands up on a cup and said, mirror, mirror on the wall.
I feel like I have heard
The
this
top
before.
dog of them all. There was a ruffle double. 5 minutes it lasted. The mirror said,
You conceited bastard.
well, that's true. That's why we never have no beef. So I slipped off my khakis and my gold leaf.
I feel like I remember this one. I feel like this was one of the songs that my buddy would listen to when he was smoking, because I kind of remember this beat a little bit, but more so I remember him. I remember kind of like laughing because he knew the words to this song. I remember him. He would rap along with Snoop on this one. And I remember laughing because it was just like this funny story about getting up in the morning. I remember the yawn thing. Wake up with the yawn. I gave myself Gave myself a stretch up, a morning yawn. I remember that. He would always like do the little fucking thing with it. I think I remember that. It's so faint. It's so faint. And then the doggy underwear too. That I remember. This is funny. This is very funny. Let's keep going. This is kind of wild, man. This is neat. I love music. How it fuses with memory. And then all of a sudden you hear a song and here comes he singing. I mean, this is almost 30 fucking years ago. Oh, or no. It is over 30 years ago. 30 fucking years ago. Like, shit I haven't thought about in decades. And here it comes. It's coming back. It's being brought back by Snoop Dogg.
Now I'm fresh, dressed like $1,000,000. Threw on my white socks with my all blue chucks. Stepped out the house, stopped short. Oh no.
Oh,
I went
no.
back in, I forgot my endo.
I forgot my endo. I think this is it.
ran through, I bumped into this smoker name from the... This was a girl playing hard to get, so I said, what's wrong? Cause she looked upset. She said,
It's all because of you. I'm feeling sad and blue. You went away. Now my life is filled with rainy days.
I don't remember this part though. Maybe I just remember the first verse.
You'll never know. 'Cause you took your dope away from me.
Chris, you took your dope away from me.
damn, now what was I to do? She's crying over me and she was feeling blue. I said, don't cry, dry your eye. And here comes your mother with those two little guys. Her mean
little
mother
guys.
steps and says to me, Dick Sally in the face and punched her in the eye. Doggy, 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 can't you see? Somehow your words just hypnotized me. And I just love you.
This is the Biggie reference.
Doggy, doggy, your love is here to stay.
Isn't it? That's gotta be a Biggie
And
reference.
on she kept going. The bitch been around
Oh,
before
Ricky.
my mother's born.
Oh, no,
I
and
said,
Big-
"You
and
up?"
Biggie,
So
too.
I gave her a hit. I said, you can't have me. I'm too young for you, bitch. She said, no, you're not. Then she starts crying. I says, I'm 19. She says, stop lying. I says, I am. Go ask my mother. And with your wrinkled pussy, I can't be your lover. Yeah. Tick tock, yeah, don't stop. And to the tick tock, yeah, don't quit. Yeah, tick tock, and
Oh
yeah,
my
don't
God,
stop.
that's
And
another-
to the,
that's
tick
another
tock, and
fucking,
yeah, don't
chronic,
quit.
isn't it?
Biatch.
Oh no. So there's so many fucking. I'm getting all my references crossed over here. A reference to the outro of East Coast jazz rap group Tribe Called Quest, single Jazz from the second album Low End Theory. I beat you on, you don't stop. Yeah. But maybe this is just the blending of hip hop happening, because on this one where I was thinking Biggie, it's talking about Ricky. However, and then the annotation says, however, this would probably make its most famous appearance as the hook of Biggie's Hypnotize. And when did that come out? Was that after Doggystyle? I think so. I don't know. The song's alright. I mean, it's fine. Lodi Dodi. It's fine. But I do remember. I remember the first verse. I remember him going through the first verse and just thinking, this is ridiculous. And then verse 2 is kind of wild. Because here comes your mother with those two little guys. Her mean mother stepped and says to me, hi. Decked Sally in the face, punched her in the eye, punched her in the belly, and stepped on her feet, slammed the child on the hard concrete. And then it just gets even weirder from there. If you can believe that. Okay. Let's move on to another one I'll probably recognize. Murder Was the Case. It's featuring Daz Dillinger, produced by Daz Dillinger and Dr. Dre. This is 6. Murder Was the Case. I'm very curious to see if I recognize the beat. I was surprised on Gin and Juice that I did not recognize the beat.
Hey, JC.
What's up, Aaron?
That Snoop Dogg over there.
What's that nigga with that blue coat on? Yeah, nigga. One left nigga.
Yeah, nigga. You's a dead motherfucker now.
As I look up at the sky, my mind starts dripping, a tear drops my eye. My body temperature falls, I'm shaking.
I don't remember this beat, but it's sinister.
Pumping
It
on my
is
chest and I'm
sinister.
screaming. I stop breathing. breathing. Damn, I see demons. Dear God, I wonder, can you save me?
That I
I can't
remember.
die, my boo-boo's about to have my baby. I think it's too late for praying. Hold up, her voice spoke to me and it slowly started saying,
Bring your lifestyle to me, I make it better.
how long will I live?
Eternal life and forever.
Or will I be the G that I
I make your
was?
life better than you can imagine or even dream of. So relax your soul, let me take control. Close your eyes, my son.
My eyes are closed.
I don't remember this one. This is crazy. I don't remember this one.
I'm fresh up off my coma. I got my mama and my daddy and my homies in my corner. It's gonna take a miracle, they say, for me to walk again, to talk again. But anyway, I get fronted some keys to get back on my feet. And everything that nigga said came to reality. Living like a baller, low, having money and blowing hella chronic smoke.
Blowing hella chronic
And bought my boo-boo a Jag, and now I'm rolling in a 9 Triz AL dog red.
Yeah, I don't remember this. I don't remember this at all. What's wild is I remember, dear God, I wonder, can you save me? But I wonder, I feel like I'm mixing up the Chronic and this and maybe shit that he said on 2001. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. It's been a while since I put on 2001. I know that album very well. I used to listen to that one quite a bit, honestly. I think of the tiny hip-hop catalog I had at the time on CD, which was, basically Chronic 2001, and a couple of Eminem CDs. And did I own Black Sunday by Cypress Hill? I don't think so, no. I think 2001 was what I listened to the most. I liked that one quite a bit. That was pretty fucking good, man. But I remember, dear God, I wonder, can you save me? I remember that, but it's probably just been everywhere. But I don't remember this beat. I don't remember even the chorus is like not what I remember. So this is like almost like a first listen, which that's fucking crazy to me too.
No more endo, gin and juice. I'm on my way to Chino, rolling on the Grey Goose. Shackle from head to toe. 25 with an Izzel with nowhere to gizzo. I know.
With nowhere to gizzo.
Recognize my face cause it's the OG Eagle Double G LBC. And he probably won't make it to C22. I put that on my mama. I'ma ride for you, baby boo.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I remember that, but I don't remember the murder. This is a pretty good song though. I like Murder Was the Case.
Murder was the case that they gave me.
This is, what I was gonna say too is, I pause between tracks. I have to. I got to talk about something. Otherwise, this whole thing is a sham. The bathtub thing into the G-Funk intro, right into Gin and Juice. That drops right into the Shiznit, and then Lodi Dodi or Lodi Dodi, which is fine. But then it drops right into this, and it's got little skits and shit. And it being a 53-minute album, dude, I bet when you don't have a bald guy talking about it in the middle, this album just rolls. Like no fucking problem. You put it on and you don't touch it. Don't touch it. I say, as I interrupt the transition from Murder Was the Case to the next one, which is called Serial Killer. RBX, the Dog Pound, DOC. The DOC I feel like I should remember. Born in 68. Daz Dillinger and Dr. J are producing this one. This is 7, Serial Killer. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to back up Murder Was the Case. And so we'll play out of it the last 10 seconds. I want to see how it rolls into this one. Just from an album flow. I guess it just stops. Doesn't really matter.
6 million ways to die. Choose one.
It's time to escape, but I don't know where the fuck I'm headed. Up or down, right or left, life or death. I see myself in the midst of smoke. Death becomes any nigga that takes me for a joke. We hit a $5 stick, now we putting in work. Unaccountable amounts of dirt. Death becomes all niggas. Anybody killer, you know what the deal is. nigga, you know what the real
I see
is.
some off-brand niggas on the corner flagging me down. Saying,
This is not familiar to me. I don't know this
is
one.
that nigga Snoop alright? Hey, yo, what's up at the crib? Is them niggas in jail or is the niggas
I like the, like,
I said,
power
if
in
you
it.
ain't up on things, Snoop Dogg is the name, dog pounds the gang.
This was kind of nice. You know, I was talking earlier how much I'm enjoying kind of the chilled out pace and style of Snoop, which is still true. But this one's a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more push, a little bit more oomph in the flow, in the vocals. Even the beats got a little bit more of like a less of a chilled out style. I was gonna say, you know, it's kind of going hard, but it's just not as relaxed. There's some tension in this song. It's shining through, especially relative to some of the other songs that we've heard. Also, too, it's making me realize a pretty good amount of variety song to song in this album so far, too. Pretty good fucking album, man. Holy shit.
Gun is all that we need to put you to rest. Put 2 slugs dead in your chest. Now you dead, then the motherfucker creeping and sleeping 6 feet deep and fucking with the pound. It's suicide, it's a suicide. Suicide, it's a suicide.
Yeah, I feel like I should know this.
The cloud becomes black and the sky becomes blue. Now you in the midst of the dog pound crew. Ain't no clue on why the fuck we do what we do. Leave you in the state of paranoia, ooh. Don't make a move with your gat so soon, cause I drop bombs like platoon. I come up with your wins, you go down with the devil. Now roam through the depths of hell, where the rest of your bust ass homeboys
Oh,
dwell.
Jesus, dude.
Now tell me, what's my motherfucking name?
Yeah, this is, I don't remember this one either. This is not familiar to me. It's a little bit more edgy.
Deep like the mines of Minota. Now picture this. Let's picnic inside a morgue. Not picnic baskets, picnic caskets.
Picnic
and I got the
caskets.
machine, I crack the fucking chest plate open and release them guts. Suicide is
Huh.
a suicide. Suicide is a suicide. Suicide is a suicide.
Not as into this one in terms of just like, because it's pretty aggressive, but like, I like the sound style. And I like that it's 3.5 minutes. I feel like with this one being a little bit more just aggressive, in your face, it being a little bit on the shorter side, it lets it keep its power. Because if it were to keep going, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I get it, you know? Which, that's typical of me with gangster rap. Gangster rap stuff, lyrically, I'm just not that interested. It's just not what I'm into. But with this one, this song, man, I don't know, that one works for me just because it's just another slice of variety of what we've heard so far. And we're halfway through the album with this, which is fucking crazy. Dude, this is like just a tight, I mean, the first half. I don't know about the second half. But we got some more hits coming. According to the stream counts here, there's some more songs that are popular that are coming. But man, at the halfway point, Serial Killer, fucking yeah, just good power in the vocals and the delivery. Dre's not so in the like, I know I always call it like, we're on the beach. Got the windows down, we're rolling with the arms out. It's a beautiful day, blue sky. It doesn't really have that feel. He's kind of taken out that element of it. Yeah. What is, okay, take this 211 to another level. What's a 211? It's a police code for robbery. Oh, okay. Let's keep going, man. I did pause it. Well, it was fading out. So that next one's called "Who Am I? What's My Name?" Featuring Jewel. I don't know who the fuck that is. Lashana Dendy. Producers are Chris Taylor, Dr. Dre, and Emmanuel Dean. Is this the one? Snoop Doggy Dog? Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay bow wow yippee yo. I don't know. We'll find out. Here we go. Here's 8. Who Am I? This is what I was thinking of with the opening track, with the G-Funk intro. This is what I was thinking of. Yeah. I know this one. Yeah, I know this one. This is the classic.
From the depths of the sea, back to the block, Snoop Doggy Dog, funky, yes, the doc went solo on that ass, but it's still the same. Long Beach is the spot where I serve my cane. Follow me,
Where I
follow me, follow
serve
me,
my
follow me,
cane.
but don't lose your grip. 9 trizzies, the years there for me to fuck up shit. So I ain't holding nothing back, and motherfucker, I got 5 on the 20 sack. It's like that, and as a matter of fact, cause I never hesitate to put a nigga on
Yeah,
his
I remember that shit right there. Oh my god, dude, it's been so long.
What's my motherfucking name? Yeah.
There must be another one where that has the bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay.
Like I said, niggas can't fuck with this. And niggas can't fuck with that. Shit that I drop, cause you know it don't stop. Mr. 187 on the motherfucking top.
I remember that line.
Now with a Glock, just some nuts in the cock. Robbing motherfuckers, then I kill them blood cops. And I step through the fog and I creep through the small. Cause I'm Snoop Doggy.
Creep through the
Doggy,
smog.
Doggy.
Oh, here it is. Oh my god, dude. It has been forever since I've heard this shit.
Now just throw your hands in the motherfucking air and wave the motherfuckers like you just don't
Oh
care.
my god, dude.
Yeah, roll up the dank and pour the drink and watch you stink. Cause Doggy's on the gang.
I like how they're just gonna fuck around for the rest of the song too. Got a good minute left.
Nasty dog, doggy dog.
Oh my god, man. My bankroll's on swole. My shit's on hit legit. Now I'm on parole stroll. Just throw your hands in the motherfucking air and wave the motherfuckers like you just don't care. I have seen the movie too, Straight Outta Compton. It's an entertaining movie. I enjoy that movie. I think it's true, the part where Dre is fucking around with the beat for nothing but a G thing. Or is that the one where Snoop's on? I can't remember. Or anyway, and apparently that's a true story where Snoop just starts just fucking rapping right on top of it. Those are the lyrics. He just popped right out with them. Apparently, I don't know if that's actually true, but I like to believe it's true. That's a great story if it is true. Shit's wild, man. No, it's nice too. Is to see the words TikTok, never the Glock, just some nuts in a cock, and to know that TikTok has nothing to do with social media in this instance. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Now, robbing motherfuckers, they're like killing blood clots. Step through the fog and I creep through the smog. The smog. LA used to have such terrible air. Terrible air. God, it's crazy. Crazy. I think I do need to do a revisit reaction to the Chronic. It's been so long. The thing is, though, is I have listened to the Chronic multiple times. But I wonder how much of it I'll recognize. I mean, obviously the big hits I'll recognize, but I wonder how much of the non-hits I'll still recognize. Because sometimes, you know, what's crazy lately, these last 5 years, a lot of music. I've gone through a lot of music, and I've done reactions. And I've a couple of years ago, I finally gave up on trying to keep up with it all. Because before, when I first started doing the albums, I was like, okay, I'll just kind of revisit albums and make sure I still remember them. I gave up on that. There's just too much. I mean, if you figure 5 years, let's just say 50 albums a year, 5 years, that's 250 albums. So I could listen to one album a day, and it would almost take a year to listen to every album that I've done a reaction to. So I just, and obviously I don't even have time to listen to one full album a day anyway, at least not uninterrupted. So there's stuff I've listened to, I've done reactions to, I don't even fucking remember it anymore because it's been washed out by other stuff, which is unfortunate, but there you go. But it makes me curious. Okay, how much would I remember from the Chronic? I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. That was great to hear. That's been a while. This is track 9. It's for all my friends and bitches. We'll say it that way. Lady of Rage is on here again. Cool. Dog Pound's on here. Produced by Dr. Dre. Here's 9. Here we go.
More or less that slow flow. D-O-double-G, nigga. See these other fools, but you can't see
Good
me.
clack on that drum.
It's corrupt, motherfucker. Do it, dog. We give the fuck, motherfucker. So slow your roll, I'm in control like Janet. The locust 21-year-old
Control, like Janet. That was an album, right? Janet Jackson, Control.
Cause I'm gonna grab my strap and clear the corner. Biatch.
I feel like I remember this. I feel like I remember seeing my friend do this shit.
Now on a 1, 2, 3, who could it be? Coming with a group of gangster shit for 93, so 94's a rob, nigga, back on up and let me and my dog corrupt, fuck shit up. I packs a strap like that, I kicks it like this. Now how many bitches must get dick before they say, okay, this the nigga from back in the day. I never ever thought I'd see him bustin' with Dr. Dre, cause I grips mics, I ripped mics in half.
I really like the drum beat on this song. I like the whole beat. The whole production's great. What's the annotation for this? Oh, it's just a GIF.
I smoke chronic every day, so what have we? Another motherfucker getting served like some cabbie. Now who drops? I got some juice like 2 puffs. Rolling with 2 Glocks. Blind motherfuckers can't see corrupt. Hell raising like Pinhead.
Hell raising like Pinhead. Oh my God, Hellraiser like Pinhead. So that was, I think that was the 80s, the Hellraiser movies, and the main character was Pinhead. If you've ever seen the picture of like this like really scary bald white guy with all the nails in his face, that was Pinhead. And that was from the Hellraiser movies. I don't think I ever watched those. Maybe I saw one as a kid, but I don't know if I can remember. And there's no annotation here. You goddamn kids don't know what it is. Oh.
I'm wrong like new footage. I'm rugged like a BF Goodrich. Bring your whole set and get your hood lynched. Peep the murderous styles and the poetical techniques.
Looking forward to hearing Lady of Rage again. This one's cool. I'm cool with this one. I'm fine.
Check it out, it's Rage. Ready for the breakdown. Take down. When it comes to the mic, I'm putting my weight down. And that's 175 pounds of beat. Beating your ass down to the concrete. Fool, act like you know. I'm stranded on death row with nowhere to go. So, what's a girl to do? Take out a crew, a 2, a few. What you wanna do?
I like that they changed it, the chorus. I just got the sudden urge to sit down and watch Friday. I haven't seen that in a while. That was a great movie.
You're
too.
back now at the Jack Off Hour. This is DJ Easy Dick. On W Balls, right now,
Well,
something new.
we're rolling right into 10.
By Snoop Doggy Dog. And this one goes out to the ladies from all the guys. A big bow wow wow.
A big
We're gonna make it a little mystery here tonight. This is DJ Easy Dick on the station that slaps you across your fat ass with a fat dick.
When I met you last night, baby, before you opened up your gap,
Nate Dogg was on Chronic 2001.
I had respect.
I recognize his voice.
But now I take it all back. 'Cause you gave me
Yeah, I recognize Nate Dogg. I recognize him from 2001.
You can come on over and I'll break you off. And if you can't,
I'm just laughing because we were listening to this shit in the 8th grade, man. Well, he was. I wasn't. And like, you know, I'm 45 now and I'm a parent and all that shit. And my son just finished 8th grade. And it, you know, would I let my kid, who was basically the same age, listen to this? Probably. like, would I be upset if he was listening to it? Probably not. He won't listen to this anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like, he's not really into gangster hip hop. He listens to a little hip hop, not a lot of hip hop, little. But what's funny is a couple times we talked about school and stuff, and he said the language that the kids use at school is just ridiculous. And now the school he goes to is predominantly Hispanic, like probably 85%, like it's mostly Hispanic. And he says the N-word just flies around all day, every day, every fucking day. So he said, like, listening to hip hop is so easy when he does, because it's like, oh, that they're so minimal in how they use it in their songs. Versus the fucking 8th graders at school who are just saying all this crazy shit. God, it's just funny. It's funny. Let's keep going.
I have no love for hoes. That's something that I learned in the pound. So how the fuck am I supposed to pay this hoe? Just the latest hoe. I know the pussy's mine. I'ma fuck a couple more times, and then I'm through with it. There's nothing else to do with it. Pass it to the homie, now you hit it. Cause she ain't nothing but a bitch to me. And y'all know that bitches ain't shit to me. I gives a fuck. Why don't y'all pay attention? Approach it with a different proposition. I'm corrupt, ho. You'll never be my only one. Trick ass bitch.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. This whole dynamic is just, it's, in a way, to me, it's kind of fun to ponder, because clearly there are elements of misogyny here, right? Clearly. At the same time, if the women, let's just say, you know, in a hypothetical situation, if they're fine just bouncing from person to person and it's, you know, essentially transactional or whatever, okay, like we've got consenting adults, right? If everybody is on the same page in terms of how this relationship is and what it actually means, and yeah, I don't care about you and I don't love you and you don't mean, you're just an object to me, and then if they're okay with it, okay, like I don't know, man. I don't know, you know. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I guess really, it's one of the. It's odd to me how much the internet has seemed to shape our brains to think that we have to have an opinion on everything these days. Any topic, anything. Even if it has nothing to do with us at all. Well, you can't agree with that, or you have to agree with that, or you think this, don't think. I mean, what the fuck ever, right? I don't know. All I know is this is nothing new. This is nothing new, man. Nothing new at all. You listen to some rock songs, you hear stories about people from rock and roll and going on tour, and like this, it's just, what do they call it? I mean, I know he's not talking about prostitutes directly here, but like the oldest profession in the world, you know, whatever. And I don't know. I'm not saying I'm okay with it. I'm not saying, I don't know, what the fuck ever, but it's just a very different world from my world. That's for sure. I'm sneaking up on 24 years of marriage, happily too, which is nice. That's nice. That's what you want, right? If you're going to be married that long, hopefully you enjoy it, right?
Guess who's back in the motherfucking house with a fat dick for your motherfucking mouth? Hoes recognize, niggas do too, cause when bitches get scandalous and pull
Oh
a
my
voodoo,
God.
what you gon' do? You really don't know. So I'd advise you not to trust that hoe.
1 for the money, 2 for the bitches, 3 to get ready.
I remember that. That I remember. I remember that.
With bitches on my side and bitches on my back. So back up, bitch, because I'm struggling. Just get on your knees and then start juggling these motherfucking nuts in your mouth. It's me, Warren G, the nigga with the clout.
I like this song. I'm ashamed to say it, but I like this song. Oh my god, dude. It's got a great beat. Ice fucking party jam for sure. All day. Well, I will say one thing in terms of, the discussion around all of this type of shit. But one thing I don't like about hip hop, one thing I think is extremely hypocritical, extremely insecure is, a guy can go have sex with all these different girls and it's perfectly fine. But if a girl sleeps around, she's a hoe, she's a bitch, and she ain't nothing. Fuck that. That is some fucking bullshit right there. It is some bullshit. Let people have fun. If it's okay for you to do it, it's okay for them to do it too. Don't be whining little bitches about it. That shit is just lame as fuck to me. I can go do whatever I want, but if she does it, shut the fuck up. That's ridiculous, in my opinion. That fucking song. Oh my god. Like, I laugh because to me it's just ridiculous. But at the same time, like, super fun to listen to. And like, what cracks me up too, kind of touching back on like the whole misogyny thing, right? Because people like to get upset about that, and rightfully so. But then at the same time, like how many times has this been put on at a party and all the girls are dancing to it? It's like, whatever. Just let people live their fucking lives. And no one's ever going to do it perfect. And we're all going to say stupid shit and do stupid shit and whatever. Life goes on, man. Just try your best to be a good person. That's all you can do. Or don't. Some people don't even bother trying. They're just assholes and they get through life just as well. And actually, they probably are the ones that have more money and all this other shit anyway, just by being assholes. Fuck, man. Fucking crawling into a philosophical space while listening to Snoop Dogg's Ain't No Fun If the Homies Can't Have None. Oh, fuck. Let's keep going. There's 3 songs left, and I only mention that because, again, this album being 13 songs, 53 minutes, the ride we've gone on to get here towards the back end of the album has been pretty fucking good, man. Good party songs, good gangster shit, good chill out shit. The serial killer, pretty aggressive, like just good mix. Good mix, but also staying in its lane the entire time too, I feel like. So this is 10 or 11, I'm sorry, Doggy Dog World, Nancy Fletcher, The Dog Pound, and The Dramatics. This is a sample. I put on, when I was pulling it up, there was this thing, I read like the little summary for the album on Genius, and then there was a thing in there, it was a quote from Snoop, and he was talking about The Dramatics, and I was like, I don't know who the fuck that is. And it was actually here. It's on Spotify on this song. So I just clicked that and I listened to a couple of their songs. So maybe I'll recognize whatever sample that they're using here. Anyway, here's 11, Doggy Dog World.
Can we get a motherfucking moment of silence for this small chronic break? Hey, Daz, give me a light, nigga.
That guy fucking laughing in the background. Jesus.
We'd like to welcome y'all to the fabulous Carolina West. I own this motherfucker, and my name is Tat. Y'all niggas know who I am. Y'all niggas tearing up shit. But we got something new for y'all tonight. Put your hand together for Snoop Doggy Dog, the Dog Pound, and the fabulous Dramatics.
It's like everywhere I look and everywhere I go, I'm hearing motherfuckers trying to steal my flow, but it ain't no thing, cause see my nigga Coolio put me up on the game when I step through the door.
Some of these niggas is so deceptive, using my styles like a contraceptive. I hope you get burnt, seems you haven't learned. It's the knick-knack, paddywhack, I still got the biggest sack. So put your gun away, run away, cause I'm back. Wow. Hit 'em up, get 'em up, split 'em up now. tell me what's going on. It make me wanna holler cause my dollars come in ozones. Known for the break off, so take off your clothes and quit trying to spit at my motherfucking hoes. Speaking of hoes, I get to the point. You think you got the bomb cause I rode you a joint? You's a flea. And I'm the
You's
big
a
dog. I
flea.
scratch you off my balls.
I'm
my
the big
motherfucking
dog.
balls. Y'all's niggas better recognize and see where I'm coming from. It's still east side till I die. Why X why? As the world keeps spinning to the D-O-double-G. Why?
It's a doggy dog world. It's a doggy dog world.
That's familiar. That is familiar right there. That rising note.
I'll fuck all 10. See my homie Snoop Dogg sipping juice and gin. Don't slip. I'm for the set trip to get paper. Styles vary, packing flavor like lifesavers. Corrupts the name, so all marks are catching slugs. And I smoke weed for the fuck of it. Rough and rugged shit. It's unexplanatory how I get wicked.
Good-
but it's
good-
mandatory
good
that
just
I kick
core
it. Check
beat
it. I'm
here.
running hoes in 94. Now must approve it. Hoes call me sugar ray for the way I'll be sticking and moving. Prepare for
The Corrupt
what
doing
was
good,
son.
man.
I'm headed
With his
up.
flow.
Hit the button to light shit up like Red Dome. Peep the massacre from a verbal assassin. Murdering with rhymes, packing tech nines for some action. You really don't know, do you? You fucking with a hog, you can't do me. I'm going out loony like dog.
I flip flop and serve hoes with the fat dick till I die. I'm still screaming that.
Bitches ain't shit.
Now I'm the Mac that hat, not known about the city where I'm from. Dumb diddy dumb.
No, another reason why I laugh so much at all this shit about the hoes and the bitches ain't shit and this and that is the whole time, all the time that they're saying this, they're still just surrounded by women. They're surrounded by women. Like, and there's been other songs too, other artists, you know, they talk about just the amount of women, constantly women and all this attention and all this shit. And you can tell some of the artists that fucks with them, man. Like, a year ago, nobody gave a fuck who I was. I didn't get any attention. And now all of a sudden, every girl wants me. And that has some psychological effects, man. And I'm not like trying to defend what they're saying here or just fine. I'm not saying that. But more so, I feel like that would fuck with your perspective on women. How you feel about women in general, where, because really they're into you, not because of you, but just because fame, money, whatever, right? And so I feel like that's the type of thing where you would lose respect for these type of girls, especially if you're seeing the same girl go from guy to guy to guy to guy. Like, holy fuck, man. And of course, you know, it's not an all women thing, but it was just like, to me, if it would leave this taste in my mouth of who the fuck are these people that can just do this? Now, at the same time, if it's a party scene and that's it, we're just, you know, just having fun and there's nothing else to it, okay, whatever. But it is interesting, just the different perspectives you know, these guys have versus what other artists have said about how much it's kind of fucked with their head. And then other artists too, again, you know, they're almost coming at it from a spiritual side where it's these vices, these lusts, these temptations. And it is kind of fascinating to see the range of, I don't want to say coping mechanism, but just how different people are able to handle the scenario. And so, some guys, bitches ain't shit. So I don't know, let's say the dramatic. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Okay. That high note is so high, dude. Just blends right into my tinnitus. I like Doggy Dog World. Even though, almost like I said, I feel ashamed for liking Ain't No Fun. I like Doggy Dog World too.
Good morning, boys.
That's one thing I was saying yesterday about the, yesterday for me, but the new Vince Staples album, man. I feel like it's pretty dark lyrically, but musically it's pretty fucking catchy, and it's impressive how Vince Staples has taken what I consider to be some pretty dark, depressing shit and made it fun to listen to. You know, this kind of exists in the same lane. Not that this is dark, depressing shit, but I will say there's an amount of disrespect towards women, right? Just a little bit, maybe, perhaps. You know, hard to quantify, but sure. But man, the beats are just easy to fucking listen to. The rapping is good. The flow is good. It's just one of those things where you just like, man, they're kind of saying some shit that maybe I don't agree with, but look at me bobbing my head to it, right? Oh, man. It's all fun, right? You got to fucking just have fun with that. G's and Hustlas is the next song, track 12, produced by Dr. Dre. We did kind of start, looks like it opens up with a skit. I backed it up here. Drop it into 12, G's and Hustlers.
Good morning, boys and girls. I'm your substitute teacher. My name is Mr. Buttworth. What's your name?
My name is Snoop.
All right, Snoop. What you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a motherfucking hustler. You better ask somebody.
It makes me think of the story. I forget what song it is, Jid, at the end of Jid, but it's like his mom or his grandma talking about how they're sitting in the car and school let out and all the people come out or something, and he's a kid in the back seat, and he just says, "Look at all them motherfuckers." And whoever's telling the story was all, and I looked at you, where'd you hear that? What did you say? Or no, what'd you say? What'd you say? I said, and you just said it again, straight to the way you said it last time. Look at all them motherfuckers. I love that little bit at the end. I can't remember what song it is, but it's great. Ooh, this almost sounds familiar, kids.
This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to
love-
the G's. This is for the
What
G's
sample?
and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. Freeze.
Is that not a sample?
At ease. Now let me drop some more of them keys. It's 199 trace, so let me just play. It's Snoop Dogg,
Dude,
I'm on
this
the mic,
beat
I'm back
is
with
fucking
Dr.
great.
Dre. But this time I'm gonna hit your ass with a touch to leave motherfuckers
Oh,
in
yeah.
the days fucked up. So sit back, relax, new jacks get smacked. It's Snoop Doggy Dogg, I'm at the top of the stack. I don't blank for a second, and I'm still checking. The dopest motherfucker that you're hearing on the record is me, you see, S-N-O-O-P.
Yeah, dude, this is a great
D-O-double-G-Y, the D-O-double-G. I'm fly as a falcon, soaring through the sky.
Fly as a falcon.
And I'm high till I reside. Niggas like myself here to show you where it's at. With my hoes on my side and my strap on my back. Papers I stack daily. And Death Row is still the label that
Death
pays.
Row
You know how
is
that
still
go.
the label
We
that
flow
pays.
toe for toe. If you ain't on the road,
Nothing
fuck
but
you
you.
and your hoe. Really though, so check it. It's Snoop Doggy Dogg on the solo tip, still clocking, gripping. Don't really give a shit about nothing at all. Just my dog stepping through the fog, and I'm still gon' fade them all with the gangster shit that keeps you hanging. How many hoes in 94 will I be banging? Every single one to get the job done.
Every
As I
single
just
one
get
to get the
flipped
job
right back to 2-1 when the sun be shining and I be
Oh,
rhyming.
my
It's
God.
me, Snoop D-O-double-G, and I'm climbing. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. And keep the motherfucking blunt in your pocket low, cause Doggy Dogg is all about the zigzag smoke. See, it's a West Coast thing where I'm from, and if you want some, get some.
I feel like this
Bad
is
enough,
the
take
most
some. But watch
energy
the
I've
gun
heard
by my
from
side,
Snoop in terms
because
of a
it
flow.
represents me and the motherfucking East Side. So bow down to the bow wow, cause bow wow, yippee yo.
He's
You
almost
can't
got like a
see
little
my
bit of
flow.
pop
My
in his
shit
voice.
is dope,
Like
original,
vocal
now
pop,
you know,
you know?
and can't no hood fuck with Death Rizzo. This is for the G's and this is for
Yeah,
the
dude,
hustlers.
really good,
This
man.
is for the
Really good
hustlers,
song.
now back to the G's. This is for the G's and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's.
Oh shit, it's
Oh shit! I will say, like lyrically, I've had my fill. I'm glad this album is as short as it is because lyrically, I've had my fill. I mean, even in this song, he mentions East Side and 78 Coupe de Ville twice, and so it's like, yeah, okay. One thing I am kind of noticing as we get towards the end here is it's like, okay, Snoop doesn't necessarily have a whole lot to say. He's kind of just saying the same thing throughout the album, which is fine. That's the theme of the album, the style of the album, no big deal. But yeah, lyrically, I'm kind of like, yeah, okay, I know. I have learned how to spell your name, and I'm aware of your position on hoes, and the crew that you ride with and all that kind of shit, right? I've got it figured out. I'm ready for the quiz now. What was Dizzy Gillespie? American jazz trumpet player. Dubbed the sound of surprise. He's remembered for being one of the greatest jazz trumpeteers of all time. And his signature cheeks when he played. Okay. One more song. It's called Pump Pump. It's featuring Mr. Malik. Probably Malik. Dr. Dre is producing final song off of Doggystyle. Sounds like it starts with a skit. We'll jump in. Here we go. Final track.
Oh shit, is that Snoop over there? Oh shit.
Fuck that nigga, bitch. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yo, nigga, what's happening, fool? You know the name of the game. Your bitch chose me. Nigga, we can handle this like some gentlemen or we can get into some gangster shit.
What's up, nigga?
Have it your motherfucking way.
Well, what's up?
That's what's up, nigga.
Another thing, I'll get on a little soapbox for a bit here. Another thing I always find odd too about the whole bitches ain't shit thing is that if bitches ain't shit, then why do you care who they talk? You know, it's always just a strange duality, hypocrisy to me of I don't give a shit about women. Fuck them. They're worthless. I don't need them. I'll do whatever I want. There's hundreds of them. But then when any of them do anything I don't want, I'm mad. Okay. All right. If you say so.
Let the motion of your body be the key, cause we be the motherfucking G-Funk family. Now I'll play the G in this deadly game. Snoop Dogg is the name, dog pounds the game. If it ain't one thing, it's a motherfucking other.
It ain't one thing, it's a motherfucking other.
Standing on the corner, bouncing in a 6 deuce. When I was locked up, I couldn't wait to get loose, cause back in the days, on the side where it's at, a nigga had to have a fat stack, and I was a fool. Don't make me have to grab my strap and go rat-tat-tat-tat, nigga. Slap to a motherfucker face he fall. Can't none of y'all niggas see the doggy dog. Cause I'm one rude boy coming with the wickedness. So shut the fuck up.
Coming with the wickedness. I don't recognize this one. This one is not familiar.
It's either dopest, you better ask somebody. When, then, send some gin and a pack of zigzag. Now let the games begin. In 1993, I'm fucking up every nigga known in the industry. Check this out, it's the dog pound thing. You know who I am, you know my motherfucking name. Who am I? The S-N-double-O-P. Nickname, last name.
Silky Slim. I did not know that. Silky Slim.
With the dog pound.
This was fine. Honestly, I'm kind of done. Like, I would have been fine with Cheese and Hustlers being the last one. The beat's kind of odd on this one. It is Dr. Dre, but it's very different in style.
Now just back up, don't act up. I back up my heat. Any battle I'm in, I win. I can't be beat. Don't sleep while I creep out my technique. I forgot I'm out of sight, so you can't see the MC of the year. You hear and you fear. I got something for them niggas in the front and the rear. I handle the side, did a drop bar in the hoop ride.
In the hoop ride.
Everything is really hard. You know when I come, nigga, I come wicked. Don't need no permission, motherfucker. I'ma kick it. Black blam, to them boys.
It's fine. This one's fine. I don't really care either way. If it would have ended at G's and Hustlers, I think that would have been fine too. Doesn't really matter. At least it's like the end, so I don't really care, right? You know. Huh. Well, I finally heard Doggystyle. Wow, man. A couple trips down memory lane from that one for sure. For sure. Honestly, you know, like I get bored with gangster rap lyrics. I just get bored. It's just not my thing, and that's fine. Whatever. The rapping's great. The flow is great. The beats are great. But lyrically, I know I've already heard you say all this shit before, and that's nothing on Snoop. That's kind of just gangster rap in general. In general, that's a very general statement. There's still some great gangster rap songs out there for sure, but pretty good fucking album, man. Especially like debut album, especially for '93. Like these are elements we got to consider, you know. Got to consider '93 debut album, and I know he's known from when was The Chronic? Let's look up The Chronic. Was that '92? I want to say it was '92. '92. Okay, so it's the next year after. Song titles, rat-a-tat-tat, bitches ain't shit, D's nuts. Definitely an offshoot from The Chronic. Pretty good fucking album, man. Doggystyle. I really like how they put it together. I think that's something that is really striking to me in terms of the album overall, because when I think 90s in general, I think of albums that just overloaded with music. And that's not specific to hip hop. That's just kind of how it was. They would just shove all these songs on there. But hip hop especially does seem to suffer. Like there's one I want to do, Capital Punishment, Big Pun, I believe. It's like an hour and 12 minutes or some shit. I was like, fuck's sake. It's just long. That's a long time, right? So to me, keeping this one under 55. If they would have dropped Pump Pump, it would have been it would have been under 50 minutes. It would have been like 48. Lean Mean. But even with that, the way the album is put together is just really well done. The Bathtub thing, into the G-Funk intro, into Gin and Juice, and then the Shiznit, and then, Lodi Dodi was kind of an odd song, but then you go right into Murder Was the Case, and then Serial Killer, which was pretty good in terms of like being a little bit more of an aggressive sound with the production and lyrics and vocals. Well, not necessarily lyrics, but like the vocals. Definitely, I mean, it's still in the gangster lane, but... And then right into Who Am I, and then For All My Friends and Bitches, and then Ain't No Fun. Like, the way the album is just strung together in its sequencing is really good. Really good. And then the skits kind of keep things moving. I liked, it was early on, but there was like the 1874 radio and, what was it, fucking DJ Salty Nuts and all that shit, right? But... I can just imagine 93 oh shit, Snoop's got his album out. Oh, let's check it out. And putting it on and go, God damn, like, that's a big one. And then I think on Genius, I think it said he sold 11 million copies of this album. Fuck's sake, dude. And I believe it. I can see this one being like big when it hit. Big. Man, and how fun to just... I mean, I still remember, I'm talking about my friend, 8th grade and all that shit, and his grandparents. And I still remember the house. I can still see the house. They lived in like this really ranch-style house, like just the long, style type of house. So you could see like from the living room all the way down the kitchen, all the way down the hallway, and then his bedroom was at the end of the hallway. And of course, his bedroom was here at the hallway. His grandparents were here at the hallway. So anytime he turned up his radio, it was on the wall. They'd get all pissed off. Now, normally, his grandparents were at the other end of the house in the living room watching TV, so he could get away with all his fucking gangster rap bullshit that they didn't want him listening to. But anytime he turned it on, if his grandma or grandpa was in the room, their room, turn that shit down. Oh, man. Good time. I'm going to go listen to some Cypress Hill now after this, because that was another one he used to bump. Black Sundays, Cypress Hill. I always kind of liked that one, honestly. I'm surprised that Cypress Hill doesn't seem to get as much love as other artists do from that era. Because, I don't know, I thought Black Sunday was fucking great. But whatever. There's certainly some divides that exist within hip-hop that I don't fully understand for reasons I don't understand. But that's okay. That's okay. That was fun to listen to. I apologize. I didn't really dive into lyrics for probably pretty obvious reasons. It is what it is. I very much expected that kind of lyrical content, so I wasn't really too worried about it either. I'm just impressed on how fun it was to listen to, especially like Doggy Dog World and and Ain't No Fun If the Homies Can't Have None. Like, those two songs are songs that really I'm not into in terms of what they're singing about or what they're going on about. But the beats are just so entertaining. So entertaining. Man, good shit. Good shit. Finally listen to Doggystyle. All right, y'all. Well, there's another classic. I feel like that's a classic of classics right there. I feel like I almost wonder if, because this one doesn't really get recommended a lot in terms of the classics, and I almost wonder if people don't realize I haven't heard it. Like, they probably don't even consider I haven't heard it because it's impossible, right? Anyway, finally have. All right. That was fun. Good times. Take care, y'all. We'll see you soon.